Everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm going to do an SP conversation reading this afternoon. We're going to dive in. It's been a few weeks since I did one. If you'd like your own personal private reading, you can follow the information below and purchase it. I don't have this one in my Etsy shop as of yet, so the only way to get it is through me through YouTube. So that being said, let's dive in and see what comes up for everyone. I have a spread, and then I sometimes kind of add to it, or whatever pops into my mind while I'm going. So we're gonna just take a peek. Last time I think I did your energy, the connection's energy, and the person's energy. So I'm gonna do that again. If you want to use this for like 3 questions and see how it answers it for you, you could do that as well. But my intention when I shuffle, I'm gonna look at your energy, the connection's energy, and then your person's energy. We're going to use this deck. I think last time I used the unicorn, but we're going to use this deck and then the saint. So we're going to see what saint energy is around each. So around your energy, spirit of darkness and light, I say saint energy, but it's what spirits around each of the energies, along with ascended master. So we're focusing on everyone, law of attraction, what Archangel Michael guides space, what energy is around you, what energy is around the connection, what energy is around the person you've come to this reading thinking about. These or this could be for any specific person, friend, family, what have you. This is your energy. I feel this is the connection's energy. And we're going to shuffle for the person's energy. The person's energy. Undercurrent is find the blessing in your current situation. Almost feels like finding balance too. Because it kind of just felt like finding a balance, finding a blessing in the energy right now. So let's see. Focusing on everyone, law of attraction. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to thank everyone for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, commenting all the things, liking it. It all helps the algorithms, which are terrible, terrible for my channel. It's like, oh my gosh. But everybody's comments and everything really help. But what have you. But I want to thank everyone. I'm always in gratitude for you. So let's see what your energy is. And I always want to say, if anyone has any suggestions for spreads or anything you'd like to see me do, we can do that as well. I like as much interaction with everyone. So I like to get new and different ideas. So if anyone wants to comment or send me a spread they'd like to see me do, I'd be glad to do it as well. Undercurrent here is loner, fierce, instincts, wolf, which is an interesting energy because this came up. I just did it was my vampire lovers reading, and the animal energy came up. It was like after I stopped the reading, it was a big energy of instinct kind of came over me, like animal instinct, and there it is again. So finding the blessing. So there's some sort of instinctual, they want you to connect to your, and right there on the undercurrent here is it spirit of the heart, identity, vibration, soul, essence. So they want you to connect in the energy of, top card was the angels, in the energy of your gut, following your gut, just like an animal does. They don't sit around analyzing and which is kind of like what we do in a reading, but it's just what I do as a reader. I'm very, very curious, right? I don't think that part of me will ever leave in regards to anything in my life. It's just part of who I am. I like to try to figure things out, and I like that energy, right? So, but it's like to really connect more on an instinctual flow right now was the message that I kind of got. And like I said, animals don't sit around analyzing and thinking and overthinking and processing. They kind of just strike when the energy, moves them to. They move with that instinct, right? And so, but there's an energy of a blessing within that. And there is the angel hearts. The angel heart energy is around this as well right now. So I like seeing that. But it kind of brought back up that reading. So if you haven't watched the Vampire Lovers, you might want to. It was long, so this part was in the very beginning if you want to catch that part. but there's an energy of being a loner and defending that with fierce instincts right now. So that could be coming from from your partner, and it could be coming from within you as well. Often these things are mirrored. You may not think that's what's coming from you, but at some level, soul level, or something within your heart vibration and your soul, your heart's essence, there could be a need or a want to be fiercely independent, fiercely single, or what have you. There could be something with that as well. So it's to kind of recognize all parts of yourself being reflected to you from your partner. So just something to put out there if you're experiencing that with someone. So this one is your energy, the viewer, and it is come out of the closet. And then we have castle, fortress, rescue, imprisonment. So it's to come out of that energy. The closet would be this, be like being enclosed, encapsulated. So it's coming out of an imprisonment type of energy. It could be coming out of a feeling like you want to be or need to be rescued by someone, which means, you're giving your power away basically. But this talks about coming out of that energy. So it's very positive in the aspect that if you've had that type of, I don't want to say mentality or energy or something within you that felt like you, I don't want to say in prison, didn't have a lot of freedom, right? Didn't have a lot of freedom or liberation type of energy. You're coming out of that, and you are, releasing yourself, so rescuing yourself, so to speak, from that fortress. And they're saying of your heart, the fortress of your heart too. Oh, because of I see. I get it. The heart vibrational energy. So you're releasing, you're coming out of that. And heart imprisonment, the walls around your heart. Okay, you're coming out. You're starting to, and again, if it's easy to be in a connection with someone and point to them and say, oh, they're the ones that are closed off and their heart is closed and they're cold, that kind of thing. And they're in this very, but they're mirroring a part of your energy back to you that you're not maybe consciously awake and aware of. But they're saying here that you're starting to put your walls down. You're coming out of that. You're having a realization, if you will, of an understanding that you yourself have kind of closed your heart. There's been a closing of the heart chakra, or there's something here that you're coming more out of that. The heart chakra is opening, if you will. So that's your energy on some level, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. But that's what they're saying. So the connection itself, so this is where the two energies meet. The energy of the connection is trust. So there's something going on with trusting each other at this time. And we have spirit of the crow, prophecy, messenger, bad news. The crows talk about announcements. I don't always go by all the words on this card, on these cards. So this could be a bit of, it's talking about trust. It could be trust in communication. But the energy of trust, I'm going to see if I'm missing something here. Announcing trust. Establishing is the word they want to. The energy around the connection is establishing trust. Period. It's kind of like a period. So it's like the bad news energy. I'm not saying it doesn't apply, but the bad news could be, or could have been, like not being able to trust each other, or not being able to establish trust. So in regards to communicating to each other, to be able to establish trust, that's what's happening in the energy of the connection right now. Whether, you may not be communicating at this point in time, but that's what the energy of the connection, that's what the angels are helping with, the heart resonance in regards to the connection. And if you're both mirroring, defending, being, fiercely independent, it's sort of like a pecking rights kind of feeling that's giving me too. It's like seeing who's going to be, like animals in a pack, they have a hierarchy of who the members are in the pack, like the there's a lone wolf, but then there is the wolf leader. It's like establishing trust in your position in the connection, right? In a romantical or love connection, there should be no like hierarchy. So it's the energy is kind of like bringing balance to that, because it's like there's still this instinct to find your place, like who's going to rule. And so there's something about that that can kind of squabble with the trust, right? It can kind of eke it out. It can make you feel like you can't trust because someone's trying to take control over you, or you feel like that on a soul level, or you're in your heart. It can create mistrust. So there's something going on with that, where there's like an establishing, trying to create balance and trust in the connection without the control issue, the instinct, the animal instinct to create hierarchy and control. I want to say pecking order in regards to the connection. It's kind of weird. It's like one-upping each other, or trying to get the upper hand, or trying to get control over the connection is more of an animal kind of thing, right? And we want to get more into the centered energy of trust, but that's what's happening here. This person's energy that you've come to, and it is priorities, king priorities, and we have spirit of the fly, decay, rotten, and stagnation. So this person's energy could be stagnant right now. They could be like not, they could be really focused on themselves with the priority, the king priority here. And again, it's talking to me about that pecking order, right? It's like putting themselves as the priority in the connect, in regards to the connection, really falling back into that, independent energy. And it's caused a bit of stagnation. So there's this person's stagnant. They are, which, could be coming across to you as a bit of being rotten or being not so nice, that kind of thing. But that's what's happening here. But also in the same turn, what I'm getting is the crown chakra is opening. It's like spirit is making the opening of their crown chakra a priority in regards to this emperor energy, because when they get into that very stubborn emperor energy, it creates stagnation and rotten energy in the connection. And so I feel like they're opening the crown chakra here, because it's talking to me of the angels really helping in the connection and what is going on. So that is a pretty in-depth look at the energies between yourself, the connection, and that person that you've come about the connection or the reading. So let's just see what your SP is thinking in regards to the connection. I want to add, and I'm going to do this too. Let's see what you need to surrender in regards to this connection, or surrender to right now. And it is surrender your addictions, whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal addiction and replace with healthier alternatives. So there's a need to look at where you may feel like you are addicted to the connection, or you have any addictions in regards to this person in your life in general. It's to look at healing addictions, or letting go of those. And then we're gonna do the unicorn. Your SP, what is your SP thinking in regards to this connection? So how they see the connection. How this person sees the connection. Water. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. So there's an emotional component here. I heard the word juicy when I turned it over. And we have memento, a gift from someone special. So I feel like they feel like, I mean, literally, I feel like this person sees the connection as a juicy gift, because this talks about a moment, like a gift from someone special. So I feel like the someone special is spirit, their own soul self, their own higher self, their own, heart essence. This is someone, dear to, this connection is dear to their heart. But literally, I feel like an emotional gift, they see this connection as an emotional gift. Even if they may not be acting emotional, because certainly with the energies of this being representative of their energy, they're most likely not coming across as emotional. But it's like a juicy gift, I feel, is like how they see the connection. That's how I heard. That's what I heard. Juicy gift. From spirit. That's how they see this connection. That's what I'm going to stick with, is the main come across there. How your specific person is viewing you. So this is how they view the connection, is a juicy gift from spirit, and could be helping them connect to their own emotional energy. How they're viewing you. And then, weirdly, and they wanted me to look, it says you are gifted. You are an intelligent. So they see you as a gift too. But let's just see. How they are viewing you. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. So they're viewing you as different than them. They're seeing your differences, and you may be different than their normal type. And it says guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. So they're seeing you as maybe different than the path they thought that was going to unfold for them, okay? But they're not seeing it as like, I shouldn't go down that path. They're just going, I thought my path was going to go this way, and now this seems more juicy. Like there's something that Spirit's saying they're giving them, like this is a juicier way to go kind of feeling. They're intrigued. There's a word of intrigue here. It's like seeing what, like you saw, they're showing me like how the sun glits off the water, and you're kind of like drawn, so it's like sun dancing on the water. It's like it draws their eye, like a water diamond, if you will. They're showing me with this connection feeling. And so it's like caught their eye away from maybe the depths or the darkness of murkier waters or something. Yeah, it's sort of like if I was in the dark and then I saw the light glittering off the water. So it's like they're viewing you as different than their normal type. And with the guided steps to great love, follow the path of ascension, they're viewing you as perhaps that path to ascension, path to a higher purpose, path to a higher and lighter energy, but different than they anticipated. And it's so strange. A crack of lightning just came through. I didn't know when I saw lightning. Oh, gosh, where's the thunder? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's thunder. That was crazy. The lightning came way before, because it just kind of looked like it came through the room over there. Okay, so anyway, they see you as this different path, and it's like you really caught their attention, and you can kind of see the light kind of swirling around her. There's a captivation. There is what was the word back here? Something came to me. Of a new path, a new way of being is how they view you. So Spirit's kind of getting into the juiciness here. It's sort of showing us like behind the scenes of what's happening to them spiritually versus maybe like just the 3D daily, what's happening between you or what's going on in their muggle ego mind, right? When I say muggle, our 3D selves that are just lost in the day-to-day and not really thinking. I feel like Spirit is showing us a little bit behind the scenes what's happening to them on a soul level, how they're being guided, your direction. And it's kind of funny, this darkness, and it's like I'm hearing the song "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend," and it's showing me how spirit, there's the golden energy above this person's head, and this is the darkness, and that's like the sun diamond. It's like it's showing me coming out of that darkness over here. So it's kind of interesting, and it's like spirit saying this is the priority, to get them out of this, their own rotten stagnation, their own darkness. You are that guiding light out of that darkness, is what I'm feeling here is being said from spirit. So that was interesting with the lightning there too. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so the next one is a tricky one for me, how they think you are thinking about them, but we'll give it a go. How they think you're thinking about them. Let's see what spirit has to say here. How this person thinks you're thinking about them. Teamwork. Work with others to make the situation come about. Reaching out. It was in reverse, and I usually don't do reversals, but it felt weird. Expect a call or text from your person of interest. I feel like they know, because of the stagnation, I feel like they know they're not moving, and they think you're thinking about when they were going to reach out to make this come about, the situation come about. So they know you're waiting on them to do something, to make some sort of effort, to build on what's been established. They're aware of it. So they think you're thinking about them connecting and getting things going, or working together to make something happen. That's what they think you're thinking about. So it's kind of like if there's been an understanding or an expectation, they know you're waiting on them, or they know you're thinking about connecting and establishing some sort of order to get things moving for once and for all, or again, or something, because they are being stagnant. So this would tell me they think you're thinking about them reaching out, or that they haven't reached out to start something yet, and maybe you're waiting. They know it. They know that you're thinking about them reaching out to start something, or that they haven't been doing it. What is this person feelings for you? So what is the feeling? What is this person's feelings for you at this time? Because this is like, yourself. in a day's time, in a connection, you can, in the morning it could be one thing, in the afternoon it could be another. You know what I mean? Like, but we're going to try to peck into the heart, the depth of the heart at a base level, and see what this person's feelings are for you at this time. Wow, okay, I'm just going to take that one. This one was sticking out. I want to kind of make note of it. It says one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. They wanted me to look at that one. So I feel like there is a slowness. It feels like a Knight of Pentacles. In its energy, whatever comes up here is slow, right? There's a slowness. It's like, may not be like totally willing to go all in right now. Like, I'm going to take baby steps. I want to just experience it and then like stop, or what have you. You know what I mean? Like, what is this person's feelings for you? Or when I say the word trepidatious, is that what that means? I don't know. It's the word I'm hearing, trepidatious. So this person's feelings for the viewer. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. And manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. So I was being taken back to the one step at a time. Oh, the trepidation, because you know that we saw back here, they didn't see this unfolding. They didn't expect this on their path. It's like you caught their eye away from maybe having feeling like they're going to stay in this. They're going to defend this, right? Like, I'm the king, I'm the emperor, I'm going to stay in this comfortable stagnation, right? And then you, as this gold glitzy over here, the sun diamond, kind of caught their eye. And they're like, okay, this is different. It's not what I thought, but let me just go over here and see. You know what I mean? I feel like they stick their toe in, like this is one step at a time. So Spirit's like saying, okay, this is one step at a time. So they don't want you to think, because this is a very slow approach to this. Trepidatious is the word that wanted to come up. I don't know if that's the right word. Let me just Google trepidatious. Trepidation. I'm not even saying it right. Nervous or fearful feeling of uncertain agitation is one of the things that's coming with this card. Apprehensive about starting a new job. So they're apprehensive about starting this, but behind it, they sense this is a light to a new direction, okay? And like, am I willing to go down that path? But I'm curious. I want to go over here and look at the light. I want to see it, I want to touch it, I want to just kind of, but there's an uncertain agitation behind that they want you to be aware of. Spirit is wanting you to be aware, because it says trepidations are alarm, dread, fear, fright, panic, and terror. So keep this in mind, because these are all also emotions, right? Adds to the dread and implications of timidity, trembling, and hesitation. So there's like, I see it, I am curious about this path, which is you over here, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of like stick my toe in, but because there's a stress here. This is the stress, right? This is showing the slowness is why. If there's slowness, that's why, because there's a lot of stress. But with you, they want to get rid of that stress. So like maybe in the past when they've met someone, it's always been a stressful situation and they just let the stress overcome them and they just didn't move at all. But because this is different and they're curious about that light, that they see, that they want to kind of go like the sun diamond that they showed me. They want to kind of investigate that sun diamond light, where it's coming from, why it's drawing, why it's calling to them, right? Why is this calling to me? Why does it keep calling to me? Why can't I let this go, right? They want to, in this case, they want to let go of that stress a bit slowly because of the fear, because they feel like the manifestation of the one. But that brings up, so they feel for you that you could be the one, so that Spirit wants that, but please keep in mind that it brings up a lot of stress for this person, and everyone has free will, so they may or may not follow through, but Spirit has them investigating this curiosity within, okay, and trying to releasing the stress around manifesting the one. So, and it's not like I feel like they're sitting there manifesting you, because this is clearly saying they're stagnant, they're fiercely defending their independence. And remember, again, they will mirror something like that's within you that you may not. You may be thinking, oh, I want a relationship and I want to be with this person. But there's something in your soul essence that's also got that same vibration, or you wouldn't be able to connect in that space. So keep that in mind. But yeah, they're not sitting there like, oh, you're the one, I'm going to manifest them into my life. They may want to see you and all that, but they may not be on a conscious level going, oh, I'm going to manifest. I don't feel that, because I feel like the fear and all that. They're trying to let go of the stress around that with you. If this person could have one wish right now about you in this connection, what would it be? Whoa. That one came out. It says happy thoughts to feel happier right now. Think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. So I think the way I said that, if they could have one wish about you at this time, to feel happier right now. But I'm gonna leave it out, but I'm gonna pull another one. What, if this person could have one wish about you in this connection, what would it be? And the undercurrent there is best friends, so they'd like a level of being best friends with you as well, and to feel happier right now about it, because something may have put a fear, right? Obviously, could have put the skitters on. There it is. And then the undercurrent is friendly support. So they would like happier thoughts from each of you, and more of a friendly support, in regards to the connection, and maybe not so much, because we saw a pecking order kind of control dynamic playing out, I felt in the beginning. If this person could have one wish about you in the connection right now, what would it be? And it's laughter. Again, more fun, lighthearted energy. You need a good laugh, and it's healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. So to heal the energy, I don't want to say longevity, that's not it. Levity. Levity is the word that they're giving me. I think that's lighter energy, levity. They want levity. Humor or frivolity, lightness of mind, character or behavior, lack of appropriate seriousness and earnestness, giddiness, flippancy, triviality, frivolity, an instance of exhibitiveness. So there's something going on here where it's become heavy, it's become dense, or they sense that within a sense of control. And it could be something you're partaking in too, like maybe there is a stubbornness on your part to kind of just let go in the connection and see where it unfolds or something. But that would be coming from your own fear of losing this too, even if you're the one saying I want a relationship or something. But they would like just more lighthearted, go with the flow kind of feeling within the connection right now. And that's double confirmed with this. They'd like to heal the connection with laughter and fun, and take away from their undertone, the definite undertone, and of the depth of the connection. I feel like the depth of the connection can be felt on their part and yours, and it's distracting, right? The fun of the connection right now for some reason. There's a seriousness, there's a heaviness, seriousness that they want to get rid of right now, and lighten it up with that levity of laughter, and heal it with laughter and fun. What is next in this connection? What will they do? What will happen next? Not to say they have to be the one to do it, but we're always looking to see what, right? So there's a curiosity there. Right where I cut, I had very soon best friends. So I feel like they will come up. They will connect with, again, that base energy of friendship, which a lot of people go, I don't want to just be friends, but it's necessary in a connection to have that at some level, right? And to really be able to connect there and put all this other stuff aside at times. Not everything's always, serious, emotional, my gosh, So I feel like that's going to be part of it. What is next in this connection? What will they do? But it said very soon. And I think somewhere else it said soon about something. Undercurrent there is healer. And we talked about healing the connection here with something funny. So it could be that, because the undercurrent here is healer, and it says you have the power to help and heal others. So I feel like they're going to step into a healership role, a leadership role in healing the energies right now. And it could be even them that starts the heaviness, with being stubborn or being very fierce. They put their fangs out here, and you kind of get fearful, like, whoa, what did I do? What did I say? You know what I mean? Like maybe they know, maybe they're a bit moody when that agitation and that one step feeling comes over them, like, oh. And they know it, and so then they go, oh gosh, what did I do? Because I was fearful. But anyway, what will happen next in the connection? What will they do? What will happen next? undercurrent here is signs and clues. So there's going to be signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. So you're going to get, to me, that talks about telepathic energy as well. Not to say that that's all that will be, but let's see what happens next. And it's this curiosity. And again, it talked about, and then you can even see that sun diamond that I talked about back here. That's what's caught, that's captivated them back here. That path, this new path, which is you, caught them by surprise, and they're more and more curious where it's leading them. Start a project related to something you're curious about. So there's a sense of curiosity here, and then it's unexpected connection. Because again, this is just reiterating what I felt back here about the juicy gift of spirit and them being, this is a different way than I thought I was going. And they showed me the sun diamond, caught their eye out of this darkness because they just expected to maybe go off alone and, just stagnate in that aloneness, right? I don't know what their plan was, but this is kind of caught their eye. They're very curious what this sun diamond is all about on this path, what this connection and you mean to them in their life. They're like, and it's, it's not just you. It's just like, it is you. Yes, it's leading the energy, but it's like a whole new, wow, this is a door that I didn't anticipate here. Like, let me see what's behind this door. So it's an unexpected connection to them that they're curious about. So they're going to investigate this further. So they're going to come out, I feel, and try to heal. Could be with that laughter that we saw, because that's what they want the most right now. And I'm going to ask one more too, what they want you to do, because we're always looking at what they're going to do or what what's going to happen. But what would this person, we saw what they would like, like what if they could have a wish with the connection, what would it be? And it would be to lighten it up. But what, like if they could have you do an actual step, what would it be? And so with this, what's going to happen next is there's going to be, and I feel like too, their spirit saying they are being given signs and clues from spirit that make them curious about this unexpected connection and continue down that diamond path towards the connection, even if it's the slow way. But if they could have you do one thing, what would they want you to do? Like if they could say to you, hey, I'd like you to do more of this in regards to this connection, what would that be? What would that look like? Or what would they want you to do at this time? What do they want you to do right now in this connection as it stands today, as you're watching it, what they want you to do? And it's pets. You have you love and understand animals, and there's the instinct. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that because it goes back to the animal instinct that I was shown from the Vampire Lovers reading. You understand the animals, and to understand that instinct, right? To go more with your gut, to go more with the flow, to go less analyzing, less thinking, because they may feel that within you, the analyzing and the thinking or something. What do they want you to do? It's burning desire. Go with animalistic burning desire. The animal instinct, because I feel like physicality here is big for this person as well. So yeah, they want you to follow an animal instinct of desire. Flames of passions ignite, so they want you to maybe be less fearful in regards to that energy that comes up between the two of you, because I feel it's like there. You know how animals sense that within each other as well. So they would like you to follow that animal instinct of passion within the connection more so. So maybe giving more of that energy. I'm hearing enthusiastic. They want to maybe see more from you. Maybe you haven't. You may be holding back. And, it's just a natural thing. Like if you're looking at this for a masculine, they want to connect physically, but yeah, the feminine is fearful of it just being physical, and they don't want to just be physical and give themselves away. Under where I cut there is this energy of hearts and information. So heartfelt information, communication. But I'm going to pull some closing energies that are signs and clues and symbols coming up for everyone with this this conversation, which I do this every couple weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks I do a conversation message, because energy changes. And we have compass off course, so we have an off course energy. Undercurrent there is bell and news. So if you've gotten off course, you may hear some sort of news or information. So what else is coming? So a compass and a bell is a symbol. What else? Spirits. And we have bow tie, style. So I'm hearing the word composure, staying composed, and they're staying composed, keeping your composure, not losing your cool. Crown, and we saw that with their energy, spirit making the opening of their crown chakra and downloads and understandings a priority right now as well. So wearing your crown, keeping your composure, right? Getting news about things being off course in due time, I feel is the message there. But these are symbols too for everyone from spirit, and it's talking about honor. So keeping your honor. And we have, I like that, teapot, friendship, and then undercurrent there is contract. So that friendship energy is returning. And again, it's not a bad thing, right? This energy of friendship is a good thing, and it keeps things light, and it keeps things lighthearted and flowing maybe more quickly than the heaviness and the denseness and the slowness that we've seen in this reading a bit. So yeah, so it's balancing that. It's going back to the beginning of finding that blessing, but to me it felt like finding the balance in this energy that is a blessing at this time. So angel blessings, everyone. Oceans of love. If you'd like your own private reading, you can follow the information below and purchase it from me directly at this time. And I will be back soon for another reading. Angel blessings, oceans of love.